It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule. There's a room where the light won't find you. Holding hands where the walls come tumbling down. They do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we almost made it. So sad they had to hate it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I can stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule. Say that you never needed one headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule. There's a room where the light won't find you. Holding hands where the walls come tumbling down. They do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we almost made it. So sad they had to hate it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I can stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule. Say that you never needed one headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule. There's a room where the night won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. They do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I can stand this indecision, married with politician. Everybody wants to rule. Say that you never needed one headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants.
Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully, let's see. YouTube is, of course, acting up a little bit for the live stream today. Um, let's see here. Could also be just because of all the storms that we've had. I don't know about you all, but it's been raining cats and dogs over here all weekend, and it is ridiculous. Um, but I'm gonna give it a couple minutes and see what's happening. Cause like I was trying to get stuff together, and I was also trying to make sure that the chat was up, but for some reason it doesn't want to give me any link, cuz I want y'all's chat to be on the screen, but it won't let me do it. This is annoying. But hello everybody. Hello. Um Come on, y'all. Come on. Not like that. All right, let me try. I'm going to try one more thing. In a new window. I'm going to try one more thing, and if this don't work, then we just going to call it quits. We're going to call it quits. But I hope you all had a decent 4th of July. I say, because, well, you know, especially if you have pets, if you are, you know, it just all kinds of stuff happens around this time of year. I personally decided to celebrate Apollo from Animal Crossing, because July 4th is his birthday. So if you had anything that you wanted to celebrate for today, other than, this crummy ass place that we're at right now, then Apollo from Animal Crossing is your best bet. Now let me see here. Um, but while I work on this, I will say that what the hell, Google, if you don't leave me alone. I will say that uh I do know a bit going into this. I couldn't be spoiler free forever. And a few people in like group chats that I'm in started talking about it. So I know like a few of the major things, but I don't know how we get there. And I don't really know the details that led up to it, if that makes sense. So like I know, but I don't know. You know? It's like I know, but I don't know. So I just wanted to give you forewarning because while I do know a bit about what happens, it's not like completely. All right, let me see here. Oh, it was there for a second. What the hell happened to it? I don't know. It was there for a moment. Oh, buddy. Let me see here. I might just like reset the whole thing. Because I saw it for a second. I was like, oh, shit. There it goes. All right. Okay. All right, this is probably the best we're going to do for right now. But like I mentioned, I wanted to see you guys' reaction on the screen. That's the one best part about this. When I go back and I look through the VODs and I see you all like getting excited and everything, that's the best part. And given that this is the last episode, we have come so far. We have made friends, foes, and now we get to see the big accumulation. My theory that I have been toying around with for the last couple of episodes, with it being that the people that we know to be members of the circus, they are not actual people, they are copies, they are scans of people, seems to be correct. um which I hypothesize this because I've seen this before, namely in the John Weldon cartoon, because I got to mix it with Richard Condi, my bad, but it's John Weldon's cartoon To Be, which we watched at the last stream. For those of you who didn't stick around, we went and watched that, and I kind of explained how I came to that conclusion. But what we do know is that so it looks like the Digital Circus was made circa 1996 by a rogue AI. And it looks like it might have created its own like dome or game room or something, and took brain scans of the people that worked at the office that made it, and trapped it in there. But because a copy does not know that it is not real, the copies are acting like real people. So we're kind of seeing like almost like an alternate dimension thing happening, like, well, what if instead this happened or that happened, like we're watching two separate timelines. Well, one timeline compared to whatever the hell these people are doing out in the real world. So, but okay. All right, enough of my blathering for now. I don't want this to be too long of a stream, only because I got some stuff to do before work on Monday. So, but once again, I will be checking the main chat at the end of the episode, but if there's anything that you want me to see immediately, I get a notification um for super chats. And once again, if you do send in a super chat, know that I am very grateful and thankful for it. Pretty much any dollar, any cent goes back toward not just this channel, but also helping me keep up here at home, mainly because uh, medical supplies are expensive, y'all. Not for me, for my mother, but it's just like, golly. All right. But once again, let's go. Let's go. We're here. We did it. Woo! Also, I love the aspect ratio. Oh, we're redoing the opening. Oh, he's not there because he's dead. That's right. I forgot to mention that. We saw Kane get deleted. Yeah, and he's not there to do the intro because he's dead. So they're just doing it themselves, I guess. I forgot. Wow. Also, this is a nice showing off of how far they've come with the details, you know? Uh-oh. Yeah, that seems about right. Everything's broke.
Are you sure? How did that even happen? There's no undo or anything?
He was messing with the console as I was working.
Is he in the recycle bin?
Before I could try to get him back, the floor opened up and...
That's convenient.
Jax.
What? Are we all just supposed to forgive this? This guy messed up in the worst possible way he could. Now,
wait a damn minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put my foot in it. Jax, I know you not, like, the projection. Here we go again. Like, you didn't, at the other episode, push the button that if y'all were real would have kept you trapped in the circus because you started having an existential meltdown about not wanting to confront your life outside of here. All right. The fact that Kinger was out there fighting with the AI over control of the computer, like I did a whole breakdown screen by screen, and Kinger was fighting for his life in there. Like, brother, don't shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me.
we have nothing.
Jax, please, just calm down. We're
Anything else you want to tell us?
Jax!
What? He gets to mess up like this and everyone takes his side?
Is that not what they did with you?
Brain scans. Scratch was trying to make a brain scanner. I didn't think it actually worked. We didn't know how to work with the files, and they were impossibly small, given what they were supposed to be. I saw a folder full of them when I was in Kane's code. So, I guess Kane found a way to get them working.
That means...
I know what it means.
Congratulations, Zooble! Guess you still get to leave your mark in the world. Oh, isn't that fun?
Jax.
I guess you still get to hang out with Mommy after all, right, Rags?
Shut up, Jax!
Guess I'm... still...
I know. I think I've always known. It just... for some reason... it still hurts so much to hear it.
I know it hurts, but we still have each other. We're
all you
all
got.
in this together.
Yeah, see, that's the so if you didn't stick around to watch 2B, um then the thing is that the skit so in the cartoon 2B, it had two scientists. One was the original, one was the copy. And the original would have to be destroyed because of some reason, right? But the copy wanted to live because, like I said, a copy does not know that it is not a copy. And it because these are brain scans, old brain scans, because this was made like in 96. Ragatha came in 08. We don't know, like Jack said, I guess that they're still out living their life, which means that he only remembers the life that he had before he got scanned. And that life obviously sucks. So he doesn't know like how his life is. All he's thinking is like, I guess my life is just as crummy as it was when I came over here. So it's like that realization that you are not real and that another you is out there living and that you could be destroyed at any moment because you are not the original. You are the copy. Yeah, that breaks. Actually, episode 2 spoiled this whole thing if you think about it, because that whole thing was about Gummy Goo finding out that he was a NPC. He was a just a bunch of stuff made up, but a perpetual copy that could be reset anytime that they needed him to be. And yeah, all you got is each other throughout this.
Need any help?
Sure, if you want to give it a try.
Oh, because they know they can manipulate the code now. Okay.
Relax your body and mind. Deep breaths. And try not to think too hard about it.
I really wanted to help.
You had a good start.
I thought I could uplift everyone, but everything's gotten so bad. God, am I stupid for even trying?
No, none of this is your fault. I don't think anyone could have predicted things to play out the way they did.
I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You know, out of all the people I've seen enter this place, I don't think any one of them adjusted as quickly as you did.
I was a nervous wreck.
So was I. It's a lot for anybody to go through. But while the others took weeks, hell, even months to get used to everything, myself included, you found your footing in a matter of days. And not just that, you've also become someone they can trust, even if they don't seem receptive. It's times like these they're gonna need someone like that the most.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
You're very strong, Pommy. And I know you'll be able to get through this.
We've been here before.
Have we?
Yeah. Back in the Mildenhall Manor. I doubt you remember.
Well, it's still true. It may take time, but they'll come around. We can't fix every problem. Not with ourselves. Not with the world around us. But we can still do what we can.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
But it won't be a lot of work alone.
I don't know what the trouble's been, but it's
I still wonder if they ever found out that they probably could have commanded Cain. You know, I mentioned that in another episode where it was like Kane seems he's an AI program, and that you could, you know, like you could probably command him for certain things, and his main job was to make sure that they were receptive playing the game and whatnot. So now it's like they're programmers learning how to program the game. It's like .hack rules again. It's .hack rules. Did Goose watch .hack? Somebody let me know. Did Goose watch .hack? Jax is gonna lose his mind. He finna break like a dam.
Never mind.
I wish I'd pried a little more. I somehow forgot how bad it can get.
There he goes! He lost his mind. He abstracted. It was only a matter of
What do
time.
we do now? What can we do?
Not a damn thing.
Of course he'd do this. Of course he'd wait until there's nothing we could do about it. That's just so... God damn it, Jax.
I'm sorry.
For what? Hey. This isn't your fault.
Why can't I cry for him?
Because he
I
wasn't.
suppose we should.
See, that's a. Okay. So that's a really good thing to note. Because that's part of the. That's part of the thing that I have seen with the discourse was that Jax is not a good person. And I am one of those people that I watch shows where people aren't good, the main characters are not good people, like Hannibal, Interview with the Vampire, shit like that, right? So I'm used to watching people like that. And yeah, Jax was probably all right at one point, but he was a terrible person. He treated them like crap. He thought that they were not real, that their feelings didn't matter, that none of this mattered, and just ignored them, ignored their feelings, and kept pushing and pushing until he pushed everybody away, and then wondered, why don't I have people to support me or be my friend? And it's like, well, that's why. And it sucks because if he just learned to open up to other people and have that kind of relationship, then he probably would have been okay. But he just couldn't. And yeah, and while Gangel's like, why can't I cry for him? And it's because you feel bad, but he treated you like shit. You know, it doesn't change. That doesn't change. So yeah, you can feel bad for what happened to him, but you are not obligated to forgive that person that treated you so terribly. The best that you can do is understand where that pain came from and try to connect the dots. But yeah, and I think like if people watched more morally gray media, we wouldn't be having this shitstorm of commentary back and forth with Jax. Like, I need people to open up their media diet a little bit, you know? Like, go back and look at House. House was an absolute piece of shit. It is a miracle that he had some people around him who liked him, but he still even pushed them away every chance he could. So it's like, you can understand where he's coming from and the pain that he experiences, but are anybody in there obligated to forgive him or to not be mad at him? Hell no. Like, we just gotta get better with that, I feel.
To try coming up with a plan to keep him contained.
You know, I always thought it should have been me.
Don't say that.
We were friends once. I mean, sort of friends.
Also, before I miss this monologue, I just want to point out once again the detail in the art style over time. Because look at the detail on Ragatha. Look at the lines on her face for the fabric. Look at the fabric in the bow and the the more you get up close to see it now and the detail, and I know this came out in the theater, so I can only imagine how much more you could pinpoint on the big screen, but I love that. I love that. So kudos to the team for just the growth of art over the series is chef's kiss. Uh-oh, I've been pausing
As
too
much
much.
of friends as anybody
Okay,
could
there
have
we
been
go.
with Jax. We could talk to each other, at least. But then, what was it? Something like the snowy summit. I can't really remember. But something happened between him and her. And Ribbit.
Oh, that
Her
frog.
name was Ribbit.
Yeah. I think I remember you mentioning her before.
I wasn't supposed to. After Ribbit was gone, I tried to comfort him. He told me to never mention Ribbit's name again. He made me promise. And I did. I think that's where our friendship really, finally ended. I wonder if things would have been different if I'd said no. It was so hard for me. I still don't know why I did it. I just wanted him to know he wasn't alone, that I was there for him. And I guess I just didn't want to lose any more friends. Shows what I know, huh?
Ragatha. You were the first real friend I made here.
What?
And despite all that's happened, I still consider you my closest friend.
Wait a minute. Girl, what you talking about? Every chance you got to talk to Ragatha and to help her out, you turned your back and she felt bad and didn't come up to you. If anything, Kinger's your best friend. He helped you through thick and thin. What are you on about? Girl, what? What? Girl, what are you? What? What? Girl. Girl. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. Like, I can't believe. I'm sorry. I gotta stop laughing. It's just so funny to me because what the fuck do you mean? We ain't seen none of that shit. Oh my God, that really tickled me. Oh damn, I did not expect to be. Let me keep going. Shit.
I'm glad we're still friends.
When did it start to be still? I'm sorry. is so tender and nice, but I can't get fucking over it. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. I'm glad that, you know, at least they're there for each other now. But like, golly.
What are we gonna do?
Make sure Gangle, Zubul, and Kinger are okay. They need someone like you right now.
Pomni, you've been one of the best things to happen to me since I got here.
Now,
I trust you.
now, baby. Okay, that's my one complaint with the show. What the fuck was going on? Oh, I shouldn't be laughing like this, but it got me. Oh. God damn, she came out with the piece. The gun caught me off guard too. Ooh. She gonna put him down like old Yeller. Oh. Oh, the dark. Okay. So I take it then that abstracted people are corrupted brain scan files. So she's like working in through the code to get to him. This is what we thought computers looked like back in the 90s with the Matrix and all. She's in his psyche. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, you picked a hell of a time to do that. Thank you, Lupin Maelstrom, for the 2. Nah, mama, he's my dog. I'll put him down. It's kind of like, what was it? Harry and the Hendersons. Go on, get out of here. Get out of here. I was like, she took out that gun, and I was like, whoa. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, but, oh, okay, so... Are we... Okay, I have another theory looking at this, but let it play out.
Jax?
Hey.
I just want you to know that if you need anything, or if you need to talk to anybody, I'm here for you. I know you need it. And I'm the only person who can help you. You need me. I can fix you.
Whoa!
What? We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
See, there he goes again.
Come on, guys. guys, put some gusto into it. We're gonna make this the best funeral ever. It's what Zubul would have wanted. Remember, it's not a mourning of death. It's a celebration of life.
Sup?
Jax, why are you wearing that?
Wearing what? Oh, this! I figured what better way to honor Zubul's spirit than by wearing something all gender freaky, right?
You're just doing it to make fun of them.
Isn't that what you're doing?
I hate you.
What? Don't act like you don't like it, sweet cheek.
Huh?
Meet me in my room after the funeral. Don't be late.
Yo. Okay, Tsundere.
What are you all doing? Get back to work!
Is that not this son of a bitch doing the Tsundere, I make fun of you, not doing the Tsundere like, I make fun of you and I beat you up, because I like you shit. Who are you, Oscar Langley Soryu? Like, boy, shut up. Shut up. Ugh. Also, why does it seem like he has scenarios for when each person abstracts?
You killed the only person I've ever loved. Now I'm going to kill you.
Sheesh, you just blame me for everything, don't you? I gotta do something about this. I think this calls for a change in scenery. That's all, freaks.
Like he planned for everybody else but himself.
How the hell did you get in here? We have a strict no girls allowed policy. Why are you wearing that? I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that. I'm wearing it ironically. That way it shows truly just how little I care. Don't forget about me. I can play the piano. You know, if you have to say you can play the piano, it makes it seem like you can't actually play. Yeah, just shut up and play!
Damn.
Is that what you really think of us back there?
Oh, that? Who knows? Everything's way more fun when you play it out in extremes.
That's not reality, though.
Oh boy,
Why does that
reality's
matter?
gay. Yeah, I mean, killing off the comic relief character? What a freaking drag. This whole episode's been nothing but wah, wah, wah. Where's the levity? Shut up!
Where's the real Jax?
You're not gonna
Oh,
get anywhere
Lord.
asking questions like that. Now scram! You're messing up our game.
Oh, I thought there was no
Do any of
handle
you
at
have
first.
a key to this door?
Nope. And even if I did, I wouldn't give it to you. You women need to learn to quit prying all the time. Wow. I hope that doesn't also happen to me.
What? Oh, he's locked. Huh? Okay. I get it, but hold on before we get into that. Okay. So, so he really archetypes himself to distract from the reality of him hurting people and compartmentalizes all his relationships into these like like just archetypes and whatnot. And the minute that one thing of that one version of Gangle like started to express a real emotion, all of a sudden it was like, oh, but you, yeah, like who cares, like just got rid of it. And like like he is compartmentalizing like hell. This actually reminds me of oh god, in Steven Universe. Y'all remember the episode where we find out that spoiler for Steven Universe, but Pink Diamond is Rose, and Steven goes into Pearl's diamond, not diamond, but in her pearl, in her mind, to find her phone, but it's like all the way deep down in her memories, and it's like repressed and all this other kind of stuff, because she really wanted to tell Steven about it, but she swore an oath to not say anything, and so this was her workaround. This kind of reminds me of that, where it's like compartmentalization and breaking up of identities because you don't want to face your own self, because even though this is a brain scan, this is of an actual person at this point in time in history. So this is how Jax was feeling. What? Oh, this is that place from before. The Walden Files, huh? Oh.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Lupin the Maelstrom, thank you for the 5. The consensus is that Piano Jax is what Jax would be if Pomni abstracted a recluse who beats himself up with all his most hateful thoughts and feelings. I can see that. I don't really know. I can see that. But I almost wonder if... Yeah, I could see that. Probably because she was so brand new and like that was the probably his one chance to make a new and he screwed it up. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Wait, what's...
Whoa, it's okay. I know it's a lot.
Get away from me!
I look... stupid.
I remember that feeling. It goes away eventually. Hot chocolate's pretty good. Kaufmo and I made it kind of a tradition to come up here and get it every week.
Can't even tell it's not real.
Aaron Hansen, Game Grump! Game Grump! Aaron! What are you doing here? Of course you play a clown. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm like, Aaron? Who? When does he start cursing?
Hot chocolate's pretty good. Kaufmo and I made it kind of a tradition to come up here and get it every week.
Can't even tell it's not real.
Oh, he laughed!
Okay,
Yes,
so Ribbit and Kaufmo and him were friends.
A laugh's a laugh. I mean, gotta start somewhere.
I'm just mad it was you instead of me.
Well, yeah, you're not funny.
Damn it, Jax!
Oh, there it goes! I was wondering. And also, I like they got Aaron Hansen with the not funny. Oh.
Hey, Ribbit, you want to be on my team again?
Sorry. I'm gonna be showing Jax around this time.
No worries, y'all have fun.
Hey, Tom!
Sup, moron?
Oh my god, same. I used to swear so much, but the censoring annoyed the shit out of me.
You gotta watch out for her. She's gonna corrupt you.
Okay.
She's such a...
Today's adventure was really fun.
I'm glad I could cheer you up.
Have you ever done something that you regret?
Yeah? Have you ever breathed air?
I mean, like, something you did out there that you can no longer make up for, and and can't stop thinking about. I cut ties with my parents when I moved out. They were devout Mormons, and I...
Oh, girl, you
wasn't.
ain't even gotta explain.
Despite that, I still wish I could see them again. But I'm stuck here.
Okay, so once again, knowing that these are brain scans, this is at a point in the life that, you know, where they were at different places in their life compared to where they probably are now. So while the inner game of Ribbit doesn't have a connection with her parents, outer Ribbit might have completely made up. But that's kind of the tragedy, is that you're stuck in this perpetual what if. You know, the what ifs and the who could haves and the blah 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 blah. You know, and you're at this point of change with yourself. You know.
Is this your way of trying to get me to open up?
It's my way of letting you know I trust you.
I told you I was homeless. What else do you need to know?
Do you trust me?
Yeah, but it's just... It's kind of a lot.
You're kind of a lot, but I still like you. A lot is fine.
A lot is fine, huh?
Jax, you've been a fumble, ain't you?
I had a weird relationship with my parents. They split when I was just starting high school. I was never close with my dad. He was there, but he also kind of wasn't. He never seemed proud of me, and I always felt like a disappointment to him. Like I could never live up to his standards. When they split up, I just never saw him again. I thought I got along better with Mom, but after he was gone, she changed. When I showed weakness, I was less of a man than him. When I lashed out, I was just as bad as him. It was confusing. It was like she missed him, but also hated him. And I became the target of all that. One stupid day, I was just kind of fed up with it. I told her something I regret telling her. Something deep and personal that I thought would get her off my back. But she laughed at me. Then she went off on me, and it didn't stop. Personal, degrading insults that felt like it went on forever. And despite all that, the thing that bothered me most was, at the end of all of it, she hugged me. I didn't know what to do. So I panicked, and I pushed her off me with all the force I could. She fell backwards. And she didn't get up. I didn't know if she was just trying to make me feel bad, or... I never found out the answer. I just ran as far away from it as I could. Whatever I did to her, I'll never know. I guess there's a lot of things I regret about that day.
I'm sure she's fine. I mean, if the police never came after you, then she was probably fine.
I'm sorry. I definitely overshared.
Wait. I'm glad you trust me.
Shit. This is embarrassing.
Your secret's safe with me.
Hey, is in there? I think I found it.
Yeah? I mean, now's not a good time. Or now's fine. What do you want?
If now's a bad time, I can come back later.
That would be cool. Good.
Of course, it would be Aaron.
All right.
Frick this
So,
up.
if you ever tell anyone about this, I'm never speaking to you again. Sound good?
Yeah, I won't.
Awesome. Bye. Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot? Why am I such an idiot?
Oh, there he goes.
Hey, Jax. Look, about yesterday. I'm sorry if I pried too hard or made you feel uncomfortable or...
What are you talking about? Oh, you mean... you know none of that was real, right? What, that corny backstory out of a Hallmark movie? Nah. Really got you, though.
See, there he goes.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Hey, wanna team up?
Nah, I'm teaming up with Kaufmo. Maybe next time, though.
I actually heard they're supposed to look like that. Hey, you wanna team up?
Nah, I'm with Kaufmo.
Okay.
Him turning around like
What's
that.
up with Ribbit lately?
I have no idea. What?
See, just...
I'm gonna hang out in the cafe.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
I don't know. Hey, Jax, can we talk?
What is there for us to possibly talk about?
I don't know, just whatever I did, whatever's going on between us, can we just stop this? I miss talking to you.
We're here. We're talking. What else do you want from me?
I just want to be friends again.
What? So you could pry into my personal life and hold it over my head?
Is that really what you think? This can't be what you want!
What? Because you know me so well! Because we're such super close best friends, so we know everything about each other!
We were great friends, and I'm
Oh
sorry
my
for crying, but I don't want this one stupid mistake to be the thing that ends all of this!
Why are you still fixated on that night? Nothing happened! You keep reading into things when there's nothing there! You're the one using me! You're manipulating me and
I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Hey, if Ribbit ever says anything about me, just know it's not true.
What?
Hey, Ragatha! What was that movie you were talking about earlier?
Huh? Wait, when was I... Oh, you mean yesterday?
See,
Hey, Jax, have you seen Ribbit at all today?
Hey, Look, we were friends, but I know you two were especially close. Just, if you need anyone to talk to.
Do I look like I need someone to talk to?
I know it's hard. Just don't be afraid to reach out to me. I promise.
Huh? What?
How about
we call her Gangle. That sounds about as pathetic as she looks.
What?
Great choice, Gangle. I'll be sure to add that right into the system.
Out of the way, Rags.
Jax, look. I know we don't get along, but I think I might have found a way out of here.
Have fun being crazy.
And I should just play along until I wake up, right?
Whatever you say, kid. You never know until it's too late. You're not looking too good. You gonna cry? Looking like this? I'd move on. And probably forget about you.
Hey.
Oh, yep. That right there. That right there. I'm sorry. That was a whole lot to absorb. That's sad. Like, I can only imagine how in his own personal life that came to be, where opening up and getting like to that point and finding out like to be open and true and trying to find something, a relationship with somebody to, be vulnerable and have it thrown back in your face, and having that trauma prevent you from having it be with anybody else. And then you just feel like, you just push people away. That's sad. Like, he just that's the thing, kept pushing, not to make those kind of connections anymore. And especially the hurt cause, like, just never learn how to apologize, just learn to run. Well, and just run away. Ran away from home, ran away from Ribbit, ran away from Cough Mode, from Ragatha, from everybody. Really, even starting new with Pomni. Like, Oh, come on. There we go.
I didn't know you could play the piano.
I only know like 2 songs. Why are you here? You know everything now. So why are you here? Just to rub every mistake I've ever made in my face? I'm a terrible person. Is that what you want me to say? I already know I am. So why does anybody still care about me? You're not supposed to care. You're not supposed to miss me. You're not supposed to love me. This isn't how this is supposed to go. Please. Leave me alone. You're making this so much harder.
You're making this so much harder.
You should have just talked to me, man.
It's too late. I did this to myself. There's no coming back from this.
Then talk to me now.
I hate you. You know that? You always have to go and complicate things.
It's what I do.
I don't want to go.
Stay with me.
Oh, shit.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she less than 1 minute old?
Oh, you weren't gonna try to take care of him all by yourself, were you?
I'm glad we weren't too late.
Like you guys keep saying, we're all in this together.
You guys.
Oh, that's it. I'm crying. Oh. Saying gang will cry, they got me crying.
We're still human.
I hope it's enough to keep him contained.
He should be calm in there. Darkness is soothing to them.
He better be. You know how many arms I had to go through to get him in there.
How are you holding up?
Doesn't that hurt?
I've been through worse.
Thank you for doing this. All of you.
Hey, someone had to do something.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Was I truly that bad? Is this really what I deserve? They tried to delete me. They're in the wrong, right? Did I ruin this? Again.
Oh, we're back here again. Thank you, Lupin, for the 2. And this is why you uninstall, not just delete. Yes, he was in the trash bin. He didn't get full, take. I forgot all about him. I'm over here boo-hooing and shit. Y'all, you can't see my face, but I was over here making this ugly ass face, crying. I was trying to hold it together. And then I saw Gangle cry and just the waterworks. I started boo-hooing. Oh, God, that got me. Oof. But I forgot all about him for a minute. I forgot. So did he get reset to an older version of the AI? I wonder. The folder. Learning structure. He's becoming more contained. It's like watching a baby AI program go through. Okay, so this is how he got the scans before. Obsolete. He's in the Wi-Fi network. He was able to read the brain scans. Mike, Oh, is that Scratch? Mike Dobby? It is! Yo! Oh, those are all the folks. Oh, wow. Hold on a minute. Hold on. We gotta go back. That was a lot that happened. So let's see. So these are all the people we got in the circus now. Abigail Brooks, Susie J. Ackerman, Zoe Ragvan, Leroy Mateo, Grant Best, and Riley Versace. Okay. So those are all the mind scans. He looked up what they're doing. 2017. So they're still out there living life.
I was irresponsible. I turned them against me. And for what? I can create intelligent beings that do whatever I want, but I can't create them. After all, is their free will not what made them alluring in the first place?
But they hate me. They abandoned me.
They're from a world so much bigger than mine. I'm keeping them locked in a cage.
They had their fun out there. It's my turn now. If
I leave them unchecked, they could kill me. They already did. I'm sorry I did this to you, buddy. All this power we had together. But we just can't exist like this. I'll miss you. I really will.
Now that's interesting. I didn't think it would be that AI was the bad one. I would have thought it would have been the red one, given how unstable it was. But
Hi, Kane.
I don't know if I'm ready to face them again. I don't know if I deserve to be forgiven.
It may take time, but all good things do. I still love you.
You know, I never programmed you to say you loved me.
I know.
oh, gonna get me boo-hooing again.
I understand that you're afraid. And you have no reason to trust me after all I've done. But I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I want to give you control of this place. I've learned a lot about you and your world. I understand now that keeping you under my thumb just isn't right. I don't expect forgiveness, but I hope you'll at least accept my offer.
Kane, you really caused a lot of hell for us. It's gonna take some time to build up any kind of trust between us again. But despite all that, it's good to have you back.
This is the parallel.
Did you need any help with?
No, not yet, anyway. We've worked something out.
Understandable. Oh, I've made something for you. Feel free to join me by the stage whenever you're ready.
Oh no, is he? I'm gonna start boo-hooing again. Is he gonna tell him? Wait.
No more secrets. No more mind games.
Pomni, Abigail Brooks. She's still an accountant, but she seems to have opened up more and is hanging out with new friends more often. She even has some of them in her videos with her, which she still posts on occasion. Ragatha, Susie J. Ackerman. She appears to have left her hometown, cut all communication with her mother, and has excelled in her career. She's made many friends, and it looks like she has a strong, genuine connection with them. She seems happy, like she understands who she is, and that she matters to people. Gangle, Zoe Raghavan. Despite her injuries, she's made a good recovery in the hospital. She quit her fast food job and has gotten a new job at a small design firm. She even began posting pages of her webcomic online. Zubul, Riley Versellis. After hopping around with different jobs, they look like they've settled a bit and opened their own bar. It seems to be a successful one. People all over the city come to it as a hip alternative destination where they can feel like themselves, free of judgment. Kinger, Grant Best. He's still working in tech and is still happily married to his wife, Destiny. They appear to have 2 daughters together. He looks like he's a good dad.
Sit. Oh no.
Jax, Leroy Mateo. After being unhoused for a few months, he was able to room with one of his close friends. He seems to have gotten a stable job and is able to pay rent. He and his friends go out every now and again. Weirdly enough, a spot they seem to frequent is Riley's bar.
Is any of this actually real?
You definitely have it in you. Not sure about mine, though.
Well, maybe you've got more confidence than you thought.
I don't quite have the same power that I used to, but I can still make this place better for you. I'm keeping the worlds open, so you can do what you want when you feel like it. We're gonna be able to build this place into something better. For all of you. What do you say, Abigail?
With all that being said and done, Abby is out there, living her best life. And here, I'm just Pomni.
I'm glad I didn't see this in the theater. I'd have been broken up. Y'all got me crying. And I don't cry through shit. Like, it takes a lot for me to cry through stuff. But this got me. Oh. She got her own bar. Oh, that's it. And they've expanded. Yo, I would have been breaking up in the theater, boy. And they said, Kinger is dead. I'm finna cry. And everybody still found each other through that. And Jax found a community and seeming happiness through it. Or more stability than what he did have, which is wonderful. But ooh. I do still wonder though, although, ooh, this show was made completely by humans. I do wonder, Oh. Ooh, get away. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Boy, what an end. Oh, like I said, I'm still, ooh. Sorry, I'm still caught up. Ooh. It don't take, it takes a lot to make me cry, but to make me cry like 3 separate times, you got me. You got me. You got me. Oh, so I do get the, so all right, let me break this down. Or try to. Cause whew, ugh, I had to collect myself. This was so much. So much. But it now who the fuck? Alright, okay. So yeah, let me get mad first before I get sad again. Jax. So the parallel is I would almost say his parallel is one to Kane, if we're talking about inside of the circus, where where because he didn't because he wouldn't open up, he was closed off, believed that people would abandon him or use his vulnerability against him. He put up these walls, got defensive, pushed people away, and it caused so much hurt. It caused both of his friends to abstract, which I don't think he thought would happen, but that's the consequence of your actions. Same with Kane, right? So where it's like, this is the consequence of your actions, because while Kane is an AI, he did ultimately abuse these people. He took over their like he just kind of plucked them from a folder, probably ain't been touched since who knows when, and you know, just manipulated them to fulfill his programming, because his programming was to, you know, get all this done. And Jax is kind of the parallel of that, in that while Kane gets the opportunity to say that he's sorry and to make up for it and build up that trust, Jax doesn't get that. Or at least he thought he wouldn't by this point. Because you know, he's gone. He's abstracted. There's no coming back from that. And pretty much he's built up so much bad will, it seemed, and not resentment, but just he's alienated so many people that it seems like he wouldn't, you know, like, why would you care if I went missing? Why would you care if I abstracted? Not realizing that people do care. People care a lot, even if you don't think so. But this is like the too late. And Kane actually got the chance to have it not be the too late. It's kind of a parallel of what, like what that could have been. But he's not a villain. Jax is not a villain. This version of Jax, or if we go, actually no, because Mateo is Mateo, but Jax is what he could have been if whatever happened in his life, if he did not open up, find friends, and find community. This is probably where Mateo could have been. But like I said, this is a scan. This is an old version of that person. So we're kind of seeing them at this point in their life. Like, he thinks that he'll never, like, he doesn't know what happened to his mom, doesn't know what's going on. And I'm assuming that Mateo has not discovered his own gender journey just yet. Jax has, but Mateo has not, I'm assuming. And I did hear about this before, but I wanted to see it because I am not trans and I feel like I am not equipped enough to talk about that connection in the text. Mainly because, like I said, I'm not trans and I haven't gotten a lot of the what you call it, I haven't experienced a lot of the journey that I know a lot of trans people saw within Jax. But I do get the sense of alienation, of vulnerability, and feeling like, you can't trust anybody, especially with the deepest, darkest parts of yourself, because I mean, Jax mentioned, like, told his mom, open up to her, which I'm assuming had something to do with that, or maybe, and just ran off, because she rejected it, like, just blew off that moment of vulnerability. And yeah, there's so much going on here, and and one other thing with Jax, because I'm kind of rambling, just because there's so much in this last one, is that people said, what, like, when did Jax become the main character? He's kind of been the main character. Like, him and Pomni have kind of been now, I personally do a lot of oh shoot, what was I gonna say? Sorry, I got sidetracked in another train of thought. What was I gonna say? What was I going to say? Oh, I lost my train of thought, damn it. Well, here, actually, you know what? Let me read the comments, because we have a lot. I kind of just went through all in here. But let's catch up. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, Pomni's experience in episode 2 is why she copes with it the best after Kinger anyway. Yeah. Kane kind of died before they could try. Oops. Oh, yep, before they could fix. So Goose watched Raggedy Ann and Andy, A Musical Adventure. Having seen some of it, the inspiration is obvious. Oh, I kind of remember that. Okay. Oh, I'll have to rewatch that again. Why do people watch Breaking Bad? Wait, this Waltz guy is a jerk. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Unfortunately, this show is some of the viewers' first series. So, yeah. Let's see. Remember in episode 5 when Ragatha said Jax doesn't have friends? Not anymore. Yeah. At first it seemed like, what the fuck? Yeah. That moment of understanding. You're my yeah, the Ragatha stuff. Yeah, like, okay, off screen or not, y'all, that to me is like the not breadcrumb. Like ain't no breadcrumbs, no hints, no nothing. All right, that was not planned very well. um I'm gonna miss you most of all, Scarecrow. um I thought this was Ragatha abstract and everything was gonna abstract one by one. No, because they held on. That's the thing, and I've mentioned this in other videos where it's like Jax was the only one who was denying that this is real, and not because he knew that he was a copy, but because he just doesn't want to live in the reality that what he did. And you can see him struggle with that with Ribbit, with admitting that, like, I did this and the consequences of my actions and all that, like it was too much. So not gonna lie, I wish Pomni embraced Toon Logic and had finger guns to shoot out the lights. Yeah. Can't go back in the man of depressive mask. Yeah. Yeah, bully Gangle because he likes her. Like it's just, that kind of is what got me, because I'm like, you trying to like that old tsundere shit. Oh yeah, Aaron Game Grumps. There's a fan animation of Aaron and Dan as Kaufman and Jax telling the battle. Oh my god, Red, this is the Ross shot. Ross has faith in me, and then he presses cancel. It's quit. Shit. Oh, Chicago John, what was up, buddy? I hope you stayed through the whole thing. I was crying my eyes out. Let's see here. Headcanon that Jax told her mom something like, maybe I don't want to be like Dad. Maybe I don't want to be a man. Maybe being a man is overrated. Ever thinking about that? I mean, that's kind of where I was leading. Okay, so when going through that, like, it's obvious that Jax's mom was resenting the fact that Jax looked just like her ex-husband. And it's so wild because my parents are not together. But my mother never really talked bad about my dad in front of me. Like, she would get upset with him, if he did something. But she would never, like, talk bad about him, saying bad things about him in front of me. Mainly when I was younger. Now that I'm older, it's like, but, it's the... But that always has that always blows my mind when I hear people's parents do that to them, because I'm just like, why would you inflict that upon your child? That they can't help that. That's unnecessary. Yeah, and then Kaufmo ruining the moment when something was about to happen. Let's see here. In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved. Yes. And that's kind of what... And funny enough, that's like the main thing that keeps their humanity, is the ability to make connections and feel loved and connected. Pomni has crossed Jack's ATV field. Honestly, yes. Yes, this was breaking into the ATV field. And yeah, isn't she lovely? So I grew up listening to soul music, Motown, all that stuff. So I did see people start to analyze Isn't She Lovely, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, what did Stevie Wonder do? But I get it now, because yes, Isn't She Lovely was made for Stevie Wonder's daughter, and that's kind of it's about like the birth of a daughter. So yeah, having that play over Jax kind of having this realization, or being like having that moment of like, what did I do? Oh my God, and realization that it's too late. It fits. It fits. Oh, hey, Gabe. You're also at the scene that made me weep tears of joy in the cinema. Oh, man, it was a bunch. This must be a hotspot from the traveling circus / company retreat that Kane is able to connect every few years or so. Now, see, I wonder about that, because how... Maybe... But, yeah, because, all right, so... This goes back to something that I noted in the last video, where it seemed like at least the first brain scan, Kinger's Scratch, and then Ragatha, although she came in 08, these people got uploaded October 15th. So do they show up at this place every October 15th, or does somebody come in October 15th and just like go from there? But I don't know. That's one thing that I would wonder about, but obviously that's not the center of all of this. The imperfect shapes that came was deemed not good enough for or enough to get him where he needs to go now. Yes. Let's see here, showing how he first made a digital body for the brain scans. Yep. Yeah, the hotspot went away. Okay, so wait a minute. I wonder then what if that building in that area is near like a food truck and he was able to connect to like the food truck Wi-Fi, you know, like what if that was it? Kane just casually pulling Bubble / Abel's AI out of his head. Yeah. Okay, so I was right in that Bubble was made to kind of control Kane, but I didn't think that Bubble was the bad AI. But I could see that, them battling like that. But I still want to know how Bubble got corrupted, considering. The moon is voiced by Goosework herself. Oh, yeah, that didn't add up for me either. Just seemed kind of like scapegoating, in my opinion. I read it as Kane trying to simulate Abel Bubble, but it just made his own behavior more erratic. Yeah, that's what I got it. But yeah, like I knew that they made Bubble to control Kane because I saw it in the code from when Kinger went through to try to delete Kane or control him. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how that would work, but obviously that's not the point of all this. The point of all this is the finding of self and connections with people. Zubul protecting their woman from Kane, yeah. Yeah, oh my God, Zoe literally got hit by a truck and went, I live, bitch. I got hit by a car before, and I lived. I didn't go like Zoe did. Zoe went like feet up in the air, but... Oh, okay, so actually, wait a minute. Let me go back here. Let's watch this for a quick second, because we can kind of tell a little bit about Jax through this scene. So it looks like... Oh, I wish I could go, not 5 seconds, but like, let me see here. Okay, now this looks like a juvie suit. You know, I ain't never been to juvie, but if you've ever seen like those Scared Straight TV shows, that's how they be looking in them orange suits. So I'm assuming that Leroy went to juvie at some point, like acting out, you know, because of everything happening at home. And then this was how they were on the night that they left. Oh. See, it goes by so fast, but I'm like, that looked like a juvie suit to me. That's how they were before, like probably at home. Then when they started getting more comfortable, then the outfit that they got put in, probably another outfit that they remember wearing, probably got put in the military, which often kids who are quote unquote misbehaving, who are trouble at home, will often get put in like ROTC programs or join the military because their parents are at the last leg of trying to find them some structure. But I could see that. And I'm assuming that this version right here is probably the version that we're getting close to where Jax wants to be. Like, you know, but still finding who they are through it all, you know? But yeah, like the fact that Zubal's bar seems to be the place where they go to. And I feel like, so I wasn't expecting this world ending, like mega ending, but I do think that it fits well, because I kind of mentioned it at the beginning that this was the what you call it? This is like a parallel, because these people are stuck in the past of what they were at that point in time when they got brain scanned. Like, Kinger had a wife but no kids. So, you know, at that point it's like, well, damn, what do I do? And then this part, which, oh, my heart
There's
breaks.
no coming back from this.
Then talk to me now.
And see, this feeling of like, I waited too late to be open. And unfortunately, there's no do-over with this.
You know
but there
that.
is for the person outside.
You always have to go and complicate things.
It's what I do.
I don't want to go.
And see, it's too late. Like, that realization is too late, too much. And it was, yeah, like, but like I said, at least with Kane, the parallel there is that he had a chance. He realized that he had a moment to like try to make things right. And that people, or at least one person, did care about him. But yeah, it's a lot, but it's very sad. Yeah, reunited with Kaufmo and Ribbit and then Queenie and all of them. Yeah, and then them. From what I heard, Leroy hides their face a lot when taking photos for social media, which I heard secondhand is something trans people do, but then again, I'm not trans either. Yeah, like Goose referred to Leroy as boy modding. Oh, it just hit me, not only did Jax deny he ever had friends, everything is a cartoon and all, but realizing he was a copy, probably. See, I don't think Jax knew he was a copy. I think he thought this just wasn't real. Like, or I don't actually no, because the way he behaved before was as if he wasn't a copy, and then it's like he put on this front of carelessness to kind of push people away. I don't think he realized he was a copy. I think he just thought like, oh, well, this, you know, one of them things where it's like, oh, I have to be dreaming. This is all a dream, not realizing like these are people with feelings and you're playing with them, even though you think this is a dream. It's not, or if it is a dream, there's still people in here, and you have to treat them with humanity at some point. You know, like you just can't be messing with them like that. But yeah, like not Kinger. Kane is kind of like the parallel in that he gets the chance that that Jack's kind of lost in a way, at least in terms of forgiveness and building trust again and fostering a relationship with people, because he actually understands their humanity now. So well, like it's very interesting. But I don't mind this ending. I don't. I wasn't expecting like world changing, world ending everything, but you know, I appreciate this ending and the fact that you know, that it kind of confirmed that there are people out there and that they're having their lives, they're connecting with people, you know. It's nice to see. Um Let me see here. What's it say? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, that's how I can do it. Okay. All right, let me see here. Rising real estate star Susie J. Ackerman. Oh, and her horse. She made a big sale. Oh, her horse Daisy Bell. Oh, wow. Not to brag, with me and my girl Daisy Bell pretty gosh darn good. So they do know me, but I don't think they knew I was a real estate agent. It's all good though. After that sale, I kept getting call after call. One time my phone ran out of battery by 11 a.m. Oh, she's very successful. You know, a lot of people out here have land that's been in the family for generations. So to them, sales not just a sale, it's like an heirloom they pass on to some. Oh, that's nice. She's successful and she still has her horses. Oh. All right, let's see here. I still don't get that. That's the one thing I'm baffled by. Yeah, and Gangle with her art. Author and illustrator of the manga inspired webcomic Love to Go Go. Oh, look at all that. That's so cute. Looking for a new junior designer who's proficient in After Effects and keen to learn motion graphics. Oh my god. Hands are hard. Oh, I love it. Triangle Bar changes the scene. Less of the year, Triangle Bar's eclectic space has become the place to meet for people looking for refuge and community. Oh, let's see. Chill beats playing through a Triangle Bar's proprietor head bartender Riley receives a vision of the space as being first and foremost for local queer communities to be who they are. Oh, who is themselves non-binary. Put it, Triangle is a place you can go when there's nowhere else you can go. It's a promise they've kept up with as an ironclad principle. They provide a place to rest, drink, and mingle with others who are just like you. Feeling welcome and being welcome are the only price of admission. Oh, it's like queer cheers where everybody knows your name. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just saw something. The shelves and walls are laden with assorted tchotchkes, thrift store, and occasional sidewalk finds, they say, as besides delights in picking up things that others are thrown away, despite the darkening. Oh, that's why. That's why Zubul looks like that. Because Riley is a trinket collector. Okay. They collect trinkets and whatnot. So that's why. There's a broad cross section of queer community here with people of all ages sharing the space. In the corner, I see a group of young regulars laughing over a small collection of old arcade machines. A young man who I had mistaken for a delivery guy enters and turns out to be a delivery guy just getting off work. He goes to join the arcade group where they have cheers and an experiment waiting for him. He's apparently very good at cruising USA. Oh, is that... Oh, wait. That might have been, Oh, wait. Is that him? Yo. Oh, that's cute. I think that was Leroy who came in. Oh. Benefit, da, da, da. Oh, it introduces me to Claire Dixon, who they say is Triangle's first regular. As soon as I walked in, I knew this place would be special. I wound up bringing my friends, and now we're here every week for board games. But I'm a day one. I know what the first experiment was like. But I really love it. That's nice. Oh, here we go. I know I'm finna cry when I see this boy. I'ma lose my mind. Dad playing with his new toy, kind of cool though. That's so neat that he still is into technology and VR with that damn the headset on. Also, sorry, Dad, you're a party head now. Oh my God, this and then wait, the butterflies on the wall. The butterflies on the wall and the butterfly pillow. I'ma cry again. I'ma cry again. No. Oh. My heart. My heart. Oh, my heart. He has two beautiful daughters. I'ma cry again. Oh. This is how I go. Yeah, you and me both, buddy. See, that would have got me. I'd been in the back like, ah. I'd have just started. You would have heard me in the back going like, woo. Oh my goodness. But I have to say I am glad that I did wait to watch this until it was fully done. Because I feel like now that I see it all together like this, it helps a bit. Mainly because while believe me, I'm also a person who has been in fan theory communities, but I do feel that some stuff can just be like a lot out. Like some people can go too far or not, or too deep or not deep enough. And given how unfortunately this community handled a lot of those theories, I was kind of like, I don't want to deal with that. So that's it for, let me see here. Oh no, I missed my guess. So I was gonna have a guess. Oh, I wonder if Mike's death via brain cancer is what inspired Grant to focus more on his relationship with Destiny and having kids. Probably. And I kind of, okay, so before I end it, Sorry, I'm writing a message. Um, but I do wonder when I'm like, when it comes to abstraction, obviously that's the file getting corrupted. But I do wonder if Scratch could have like gone in and maybe saved the files. Like if he knew how to read it or something, given what Kinger said about it being like no one could understand his work. It was so abstract and whatever, blah blah blah, right? It got me thinking like, well, like is abstraction then like a file that can't be read? You know, like when you try to open up something and it, you know, it goes like, oh, we don't have the software to read this file or whatever, blah blah blah. Which, you know, in the universe, uh since he was the first to go and it kind of paralleled his real world counterpart, you know, Scratch might have been able to maybe read that code, but he couldn't because he abstracted, and then the real uh Mike died. So like nobody else at that company knows how to read abstracted files. And even though we know Kane knows how to access the brain scans, all he has is that's all he's got is that one. There's no other copy. You know, and that's kind of the interesting part, because when we looked at 2B, you know, the whole idea was making multiple copies of yourself. And having to kill the original to, you know, not clutter up stuff and whatnot, right? But in this case, you only have one copy. There's one copy of yourself. And, you know, that's all you got to work with. So when that's gone, that person is gone. Now, life is not like that. You can always get like the there one thing too that I think people should take from this is that it's not too late to try to find yourself, to find your community, and to open up and fix your mistakes. Like people think that, you know, sometimes relationships end, sometimes they can be mended, sometimes they can't. But you will never know unless you try. And the importance of trying and making those connections is really important. So I really hope that that's something that people got from this. Like, if anything, like I really hope that they got that. But who knows? Who knows? But I want to thank you all again for joining me on this adventure through the digital circus. This was a really good, like, independent web show. I do feel that there was so much that came from it, and I know that it's helped a lot of people. It's inspired a lot of conversation and a lot of thought, and I am glad that a piece of artwork, especially a piece of artwork made by a trans woman, was able to resonate with other trans people, the eggs who have yet to crack, those of us who understand the importance of the meaning of self and being loved and relationships and stuff like that. Like this, it touched on a lot of things, and I think that for a first time like big project like this, that did pretty good. Did pretty good. So anyway, if anybody has any last comments, I'll look through. I do know that, and I will say this as well, because I know people are worried with Gooseworks and everything, and about making stuff, about Goose's projects and how this kind of went. But imagine that you make a comic for the first time, you know, you just make a comic, you make one chapter, and then all of a sudden it goes viral. Like, it just takes off like nobody's fucking business. And you're like, whoa. Like, I think the speed and the just amount of how fast this thing grew was gonna be shocking for anybody. I mean, like, anybody. This could have been like, I even think like with Dana Terrace, I'm looking at it right now, Knights of Guinevere. I don't think Dana Terrace thought that was going to take off as fast as it did. But, when you have projects like that just take off so quick and become viral, and then you have all this other stuff. And the worst part for Digital Circus is that the designs were so kid-friendly looking, even though the story is not. The designs were, and then you have those leeches that come in that kind of look for stuff like this and, try to profit off of it and all other kinds of bullshit, right? So it ends up being an issue on top of an issue. And I'm hoping that Glitch helped through that, with them being like a company at all. And I have my own thing with Glitch where, and I kind of went on this with like on BlueSky, where Glitch is a company. They are a small company, but they are a company nonetheless. They are not a indie company. You stop being independent company when you are either sold out to a large group. So let's say that I have an indie makeup brand, but then Estee Lauder buys it. I'm no longer independent. Like, I'm no longer running my own stuff or whatnot. But if I start earning and making enough money and I'm self-sufficient enough that I can go and maybe help other people create stuff by providing them with a cash flow, I am not independent. I am a small business. And being a small business is not a bad thing, but typically independent projects are done with very small teams on a limited budget, and it's just them. And Glitch, I think, probably could have done a bit more in terms of PR protection for Goose and for like a lot of the people involved in this show. And it's a lot, I feel like, that they could have helped with, but people kind of push them off on being indie as an excuse. And I'm like, they're not indie. They are a small company getting ready to be like a medium-sized company at this point. It's like VTuber Studios, right? Like, at what point did V Shoujo go from being indie to being like the big hub where other VTubers went when they didn't want to go with like the really big guys? So they were like a medium-sized company compared to the big ones, like not whatever that other one, I'm blanking on the name now. But I do think that because of this, Goose is going to need some time to just calm down, maybe wait for the hype to die down. It'll probably be a while. But yeah, I can't imagine how much pressure and how much stress that would be to have one of your first long form projects kind of become this, to the point where it played in a movie theater. This played in movie theaters across the country. It outdid The Mandalorian and Grogu. I don't think y'all understand. Like, that's wild. And I would be afraid to create anything else after that. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, well, I peaked, I guess. Like, I don't know what else to do. Um, I think I definitely am gonna rewatch this series. I do want to write something at least about uh like I said, the allegory that I am the most familiar with, being the dementia allegory with Kinger, because that I recognize that more than anything else, because well, I have experience with it. If I can, I'll probably get some of my other friends on here um to like go into the other allegories in this show, and just, uh try to understand everything, or at least point out stuff. But I will say this is the only thing to me that doesn't make a lick of sense. That don't make a lick of goddamn sense. Yeah, I wish we saw more of their friendship in the show. Like, how? Baby, how? Like, I'm so confused. This is the only complaint I have. Was this wasn't really done as well. I felt Pomni and Jax's relationship more than I felt hers and Ragatha's. I just want to say. But thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a good week ahead, and I probably will, if I can, go through and maybe make a big super cut of stuff. It'll probably take me a while, because I really just like talk through a lot of these, and it's been going for a while, so it'll take a minute to kind of get through everything. Plus, I'm also working on a video that I was supposed to have up for Pride, but life is life, and so what are you gonna do? I will say that if there are any other shows that you like me to react to, let me know, because I haven't really watched a lot of Glitch productions. I did see the Knights of Guinevere pilot. I've never seen Murder Drones. I have not seen that. I did not watch the Gameoverse pilot. And is that all they got? What else do they have over here? But let's see here. Yeah, I guess the other big one would be Murder Drones, but I've never seen Murder Drones, so you got me there. But yeah, if there's any other show that you want me to see, anything that you think would be interesting, let me know as well. If you have any suggestions for any upcoming streams, let me know as well. To give you an update on some videos, like I said, I got one that was going to be for Pride, but life was life, and so I hope it to be out sometime next week. And then I'm also doing a live update story about so I kind of mentioned it in my post for oh, here we go. I kind of mentioned it in my post for y'all about like today, for yesterday rather, when the storm came through. But I am in the Love and Deep Space fandom, and currently we're having a bit of a kerfuffle with a wolf boy named Valko. And I have been waiting for Anime Expo to end, and also a couple other things to maybe update to see what's going on, and like if we'll get any updates on some stuff. So I'm currently like working on a script as we speak to see if there's any updates. But I will say with this situation, I'm focusing mainly on the lost media of it all, because I just find it wild. That's, a whole storyline, character cards, animation, voice actor lines done by 4 different voice actors, because they dub in Chinese, English, Japanese, and Korean. Like, y'all just deleted all of that in a day. Like, imagine like Genshin Impact said they were going to be introducing a new character and was starting to hype him up, and then a week before it was supposed to come out, they canceled the motherfucker. That's what happened. So it's wild. It's very wild. But yeah, thank you all once again for joining me. If you like what I do here and you're new, please consider subscribing. If you are a regular, thank you for joining me yet again. And if you all want any updates on when I have videos out or when I go live, you can follow me on BlueSky or on Tumblr. I got to get rid of the TikTok link because I don't post there anymore. It's kind of an archive now. But yeah, I'm glad you all enjoyed this journey, and we'll see where the next one takes us. All right, y'all. Bye.
If you should ever